Epyka is a puzzle adventure set in a lush, vibrant world where the search for Earth's first civilization turns into a personal journey of courage, friendship, and hidden potential. You play as Scott Hudson, an archaeologist unexpectedly tasked with saving the future of mankind. I mean, who doesn't want to be a hero, right? Oh, and let's not forget Jack, your loyal dog and best friend. Honestly, that alone should be reason enough to play this game. But jokes aside, is Epyka actually worth your time and money? Let's find out. Before we start, I want to thank Singular Perception for the review key. Thank you. As always, this will not influence my review. In Epyka, you play as Scott Hudson, an archaeologist drawn into a personal mystery after inheriting a strange light crystal from his late father. This artifact sends Scott and his dog Jack on a journey to a remote island full of myth and ancient ruins. As they explore its overgrown temples and long-lost tech, it quickly becomes clear that it isn't just about digging up the past. A hidden power is starting to awaken, and stopping it might be the only way to save the future of humanity. What starts as a search for answers turns into a race against time. Epyka is a story-driven puzzle adventure, and most of your time will be spent exploring and solving puzzles. The game starts with you on a small boat with Jack, your companion who will guide and help you on your journey. Don't forget to give him some well-deserved pets. While on the boat, you discover a crystal that reveals a hidden, mysterious island, and that's where the real adventure begins. Once you arrive, you'll be free to explore a bit before encountering your first puzzle. Most of the puzzles are fairly easy, but it did run into one or two that took me longer than they should have. And yes, the solution was right in front of me. Overall, they're well designed and fun to figure out. The game is divided into different areas. After solving the puzzle in one, the screen fades to black and loads the next. It's a simple transition, but it does break the immersion a little bit. Be sure to explore each area. There are 5 collectibles in total, and you'll need all of them for the Platinum trophy. Yes, there is a Platinum, and it's pretty easy to get. Perfect if you're looking to add a quick one to your collection. There's a good variety of environments, so the game doesn't feel repetitive. Visually, it's colorful and vibrant, and the puzzles continue to be interesting. The game is very approachable and doesn't include any jump scares or creepy moments. The pacing is smooth, you never feel rushed or lost. There's even a boss fight near the end, which was pretty cool. Now for the downsides. The biggest one is the game's length. I finished it in under 2 hours, even with some light exploring and getting stuck on a couple of puzzles. It's definitely short. I also ran into some frame rate drops in larger areas, and a few puzzles felt a bit clunky. For example, when you approach certain markers, the game snaps you into position, but moving away can cause some weird, janky movement. Graphically, Epyka has a cartoony art style and makes good use of the PSVR2's features. The game runs at 120Hz and uses dynamic foveated rendering. HDR and post-processing effects help the colors pop and bring the world to life. The visuals are charming and bright, but some areas, like rocks and mountains, could have used more detail. I did notice frame rate drops in a few spots, which caused some stuttering. This happened 3-4 times and it didn't last long, but for people who are sensitive to motion sickness, it might be a bit uncomfortable. The sound design in Epyka is solid. The music is relaxed and fits the vibe, and it comes in at the right moments to add emotion. Most of the time, you'll hear ambient sounds like footsteps, wind, or the hum of ancient machines, which help make the world feel alive. The voice acting is solid, and Jack's occasional barks and reactions add some charm and personality. Nothing about the sound design blew me away, but it fits the game well and supports the overall atmosphere without being distracting. Epyka is a fun puzzle adventure with clever puzzles and a nice variety of environments. The sound and voice work are solid, and the story is enjoyable. However, the game is very short and has a few technical issues like frame rate drops and the occasional awkward movement during puzzles. If you enjoy story-driven puzzle games and you're okay with the short playtime, then Epyka is worth checking out. I had a short but enjoyable experience. I give Epyka a 7 out of 10.
More monsters. We must be close. Watch out, Jack.